Right now we're in a market that's in a high-speed internet zone, but nobody's actually making use of the internet. They don't have enough money in their pockets to actually buy a device. They don't have access to internet cafes. There's not the demand for the internet cafes, but the biggest barrier is there's not actually an understanding how the internet can be a positive entity for them personally.
Many people are not aware of internet. They don't know it's internet. And when we try to see internet is a source of information and a source of knowledge, and those people need knowledge so that they can get to development. So it is very important, especially in our country, so that we can develop.
So what's happened in Africa over the last 5 years has been really, really interesting. Number one, we had the undersea cables come in. That provided much more bandwidth to a continent starving for internet connectivity. Number two, we had devices coming in and the cost decreasing on those. And then number three, we had the penetration of the mobile operators growing exponentially. So because of those three things, the demand for internet was huge and people were able to afford it. And so now today we have 98% of the people who are connecting to the internet in Kenya doing it via the mobile operator.
What's really exciting about working in the digital inclusion space is seeing innovations. Rwanda is a prime example. The government has put a lot of investment into building a great tech infrastructure. In the next 2 years, 97% of the country will be 4G, have 4G networks. So actually having products and services that we'll be able to use on these great networks is something that Tigo is really investing in, and that we're also hoping to see come from local tech entrepreneurs.
As you see in the market, and some people are using internet to communicate with their customers. One day I met one boy. He was using internet to market his product. He was like taking a picture of his clothes and then send it to the customer to grab their attention, to show that to see if they can be interested and come and buy that clothes.
Here we're dealing with base level problems, like agriculture or education or medical or whatever it is. These are base level problems that have huge challenges around them, and they can be made much more efficient by the use of mobile phones and the internet. And so, the solutions that are coming up seem very basic, but they're huge because the amount of scale that you can get around them is astounding. And if you get that kind of level, then you've got this massive success on your hands.